إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفر ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له جزاكم الله خير وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله الحمد لله بارك الله فيكم وفي أهلكم وفي إخواتكم أعمالكم جزاكم الله خير. Today, alhamdulillah, we're in our class on Arabic, our Arabic class. We've been dealing with master letters, mastering the letters before we go further into the other issues. The thing is sliding, is it? Okay, cool. I'm sorry. So, today we are on Sa'fas. We went through Abjad. We said Abjad, right? What's the next one? Abjad, Hawaz, Huttiya, or Huttiya, Hati. Kaliman, naam, Sa'fas. Now we're on Sa'fas. Okay? Qurishat, Fakhid, Dadiq. I'm sorry. Dadiq. Now we want to do this. We haven't done Qurishat, Fakhid, Dadiq. We have just 3 more after today, and then we can move off of the alphabet, and that's a great accomplishment. Today we're going to deal with Sa'fas, okay? And believe me, we've been doing one a day, and we've one a lesson. And the wisdom to that is that, you know, about a year or 2 ago, maybe this was unknown to a lot of people, not knowing the Abjadiyya, and it was only known and familiar to the students and the teachers who knew this thing, but we didn't use it because most people don't understand it. Now, alhamdulillahi rabbil, he can walk across, ma fish mushkila. You know, walk across, okay, never mind. Now we can use this with everybody, and they can start seeing it in the books that they read. They'll see the Abjadiyya. A lot of times you'll see this when the people make their outlines. The shuyukh make their outlines and everything. So now we're on Sa'fas. And remember, what we're doing, what our attempt here to do, inshallah ta'ala, is not only to familiarize with the Abjadiyya, but to familiarize you with exactly how to pronounce these sounds that come with the whole alphabet, and give you some things that you can use all the time with these letters. So we started off by saying with Bismillah or with Basmillah, alhamdulillah, then blessings on the Prophet. I'll have my say with you today concerning orthographics. Descriptions of, so we have the sifat, okay? Their numerals, the numeric value, points of articulation, which is the makhraj, right? As each one comes and as it does, it has its own sensation. And it's not only the makhraj, but it's a tajweed rule too. So we're going to learn at least 4 things. But the 5th one that we're going to learn are some words. We're going to learn words in English that have the same makhraj as the words, the letters in Arabic. And the importance to that is we won't have too much takalluf. Some people, when they recite Quran, they put too much to it. And I'm not talking about people who learn or come from overseas. I'm talking about people, Americans, who learn it. They be Bismillah. They make their sounds different than they have to be because they think it's some other sound. When in actuality, it's the same sounds for the most part. And so we want to draw on those things that are those similarities and point them out so to become more easy for the English or the American or the English-speaking person. Let's go on. It goes on King Sa'fas. Now Sa'fas is made from Sin, Ain, Fa, and Sad. So we started down, and the poem goes like this. Sliding down the slopes, the sound supreme is seen, slipping to the sides, escaping from the scene. The sound of Sinun slips through the teeth to hiss. The central upper plates, tip tongue must closely miss. Sin has rikhlun samtun, sin is stafalat, hamsun safirun in the snow and fetahat. Sinun has ikhfa, obscene, the scene is not. At 60 degrees Celsius, this scene is super hot. Go back up to the top, and we'll go through this piece by piece. So, as we went through this, try to understand where we're going. Go center it on this, put it in the middle, please. Okay, keep going up. Thank you. I want the top of the poem. That's all I need. Right there. Thank you. It goes on, it says, sliding down the slopes, the sound supreme is seen. Okay, put it here so they can see this. Here in the poem, we're seeing that sliding down the slopes. If you say these sounds, sliding down the slopes, the sound supreme is seen, slipping to the sides, escaping from the scene. What you're doing is you're practicing saying the seen sound. It's say seen, sliding down the slopes. All those practices teach you how to say the same sound you already know, and that's seen. The sound, then he tells you the sound of sinun slips. The sound of sinun slips through the teeth to hiss. What he's telling you here is how exactly to get to the place of articulation of the makhraj of sin. The central upper plates, the tip tongue must closely miss. Watch this now. Sin has been described by different scholars of language as slipping through the teeth, the sound. Why? Because when you say sin, your teeth are closed. Say is. So see, it says the sound hisses through your teeth. Say hiss. That's going straight to the makhraj, where it slips. So down it says the central upper plates. These are your central upper plates. Your buck teeth, your two front teeth, and your bottom. But these are the central upper. So your tongue is going to be up a little bit more. It's going to, the tip of your tongue is going to closely miss. Say the word miss. Miss. So you see that your tongue, note, your tongue does not touch the teeth. Say miss. Miss. So it says your tip tongue closely, it comes very close to the top teeth, but it does not touch them. Okay? So the sound of sinun slips through the teeth to hiss. So it has to be a hissing sound. As it goes through right here, your teeth are going to be like this. The central upper plates, tip tongue must closely miss. And so this is just what he's doing. It's describing exactly how to say seen. Next, going down, it says sinun has rikhwun, samtun, sin istafalat. Sin has istifal. Istafalat is from istifal. It's flat. Rikhwun is that weak. Bring it back so I can show them. Rikhwun is that spilling sound. When we talk about rikhwun, it means weakness, right? But what do we mean when we say it? We're not just going to say these sifat and just leave them. It means that it spills. It's not firm like id. Id is strong. Sin spills, so it has rikhwun. It's samtun. We control it. The whole time you're going, your jaw is controlling the expression as it seeps out. Okay, so that's what that control is. Istafalat is from the flatness. Your tongue has to start off flat and go back to being flat. Okay. Hamsun is that whispering sound. As we talk about hams, it again is similar to rikhwun. It's going to keep going even when you stop. Okay. It's that sound that it sounds like a whisper. Safirun is the whistling sound. It sounds similar to a whisper. And in fatahat, again, you have to open your mouth. Okay? You have to open your mouth to make these sounds. And it's not itbaq. Here is in fatahat is to show it's not to be itbaq. Because the itbaq is going to, or the round mouth is going to come when you're dealing with a sword. Okay? So that's all it is right there. Sinun has ikhfa. When we talk about ikhfa here, Sin has a tajweed rule of ikhfa. Again, this is not tajweed class, so we're not going to deal with what ikhfa means in general or anything like that. What we're going to let you know and what you should learn from this lesson is that Sin has ikhfa. And just focus on that. And that's a tajweed rule. Then obscene, this scene is not, that's just to complete the bait or the verse. At 60 degrees Celsius, this scene is super hot. Here, the description was all in a mountainous range of someone skiing. At 60 degrees is very hot. But what he's trying to show is that 60 is the numeric value of scene. So that those people would know that. And Celsius is just used so you can practice the scene sound as it comes 3 times in that word, Celsius. That's all we have with that one. That's the scene. Going down to the next letter. The next letter is Ain. I'm glad I'm coughing because Ain has that cranky, coughing-like sound. Go down, inshallah. The middle of the throat is where the Ainun comes alive. See, the Ain is a sound, just before we get that. Ain is one of those sounds that does not come in English. Okay? There are some letters in Arabic that there are no equivalents in the English language. And so we want to point them out. Does that mean we don't know how to say it? No. Does that mean we can't find out? No. Kha is not an English word. It's not an English letter. But if you swallow some what they call it, fish. A lot of people, if you swallow fish, you get in your mouth. That's the sound that you come with kha. Here we have ayn.